it's every single game, isn't it? Every single game has seen BTTS landing, so certainly I think this is one to look out for. Welcome back, football fans, to another previews and predictions video. The Premier League might be done and dusted. Congratulations to Manchester City, but as we will see in this video, there is plenty of football still to be had, and well done if you got on the double yesterday that I shared in the Digest channel, the Telegram Trends Digest channel. That's a bit of a mouthful. If you want to join, it's completely free. It's just me posting a few times a day cool games that I come across and, you know, interesting stats from the trends page, and I shared a double on there yesterday that flew in from the Premier League. So without further ado, let's get into this video. Now, we will start with the trends page. I'm recording this on Monday, and it'll be going up on Monday as well. So we've got some home teams here, as always, draws, BTTS, and there's a team here that I've seen 2 times now, Liverpool, and this is the Uruguayan Liverpool. Yes, the Uruguayan Liverpool. Jurgen Klopp very emotional yesterday as well, as he said goodbye to the Anfield crowd. So something that stuck out to me here is that they are top of the table on the trends pages for draws and for BTTS. So this game is one that we will take a look at in further detail. Just open it in a new tab and we'll keep exploring and see what pops up from this preview page. This is oddalerts.com/trends, and then you can go into any market that you want to explore a little bit more. Let's go for over 2.5 goals. We'll open this one up. Got a game here on Tuesday, 1.29. Let me just click my fingers and set some alerts. So there we go. Anything that was 1.3 or lower, I've just set. Let me know if it is 1.55, and I'll investigate, you know, the alerts. If you've not set them yet or you're looking to test them, they come with all of the key stats. So if you set them from the trends page, it knows what trend you've set it for, of course, and it will give you key stats like average goals, the amount of times over 2.5 goals has landed, all that good stuff. And now we're left with some that are a little bit more enticing for a potential double. As I said, let's check out some of these games. So we've got games from Saturday. It's showing games that far ahead. We've got games from Korea, Japan. We do have a game here on Tuesday, Hatta under 21, 1.44, 3.36 goals on average for the away team, 4.64 for the home team. Failed to score is quite low for that away team, and goals conceded 100% and 91%. So we will take a look at this game now. Let me just open it in a new tab, but first, if I'm about creating a double here, we will try and find another game. And of course, these alerts that we've got set, when they become available in play, whether it's 1.5, 1.6, you can maybe take that, or maybe play a double if there is one. If there's games from the same league, for example, usually you've got Swansea City under 21 here, and you can see there below we've got Sunderland under 21. Are they playing each other? No. So usually there are a few games from similar leagues, especially if it's the PDL or something, for BTTS first half goals. And this is, you know, where the research and just experience comes in, because you will start to notice competitions and leagues and trends within trends, if that makes sense. So let me do a little bit more research on this page, and I'll come back to you when I've found another game for the double. So there was a comment on one of the previous videos, and by the way, leave a comment on this video, you'll automatically be entered into a draw to win OddAlerts Pro. Here is the previous winner. Well done to you. And there was a comment saying, you know, check out the Chinese Super League. I'm doing really well in the Chinese Super League. And there was another Asian league that I forgot, but I definitely saw the comment that said you should check out the Chinese Super League for goals, I think was a comment as well. So 4 goals on average for the 6 away games that Wuhan 3 towns have played so far. And Hangzhou, hopefully saying that right, 7 home games, 3.43 goals per game so far. And if we look at the goals conceded, always important to look at that. The away team has conceded in every single game so far. So we'll open this one in a new tab, and we're on about a double here, aren't we? So the first game was this Hatta under 21s, and this is from Tuesday as well. They are both taking place on Tuesday, so this could be a nice double for the Tuesday. But first, let's take a look at the data and see what these two teams have been doing so far. So this is from the UAE. It's 11th against 9th, so 2 teams that are not exactly amazing. No nil-nils so far this season. No clean sheets at home for Hatta, with 73% of games seeing BTTS, 91% of games seeing BTTS or over 2.5 goals. And over 2.5 goals was the market that we entered into with this. And then if we look at the results quickly, we can then see that they are not in the best of form. They've won once since the start of April, over 2.5 goals in all of those games apart from one, which was an away game at Emirates under-21. So the away team in much better form, just one defeat, and away from home, their games have been littered with goals, and BTTS as well. So let's actually look at the odds and see what's available for this one. Three-way result, that is hard to say, I sound like Jonathan Ross, is sort of hard to call with these leagues and almost not worth it unless it's a value bet, and you can check out the probability model in a moment. Over 2.5 goals, 1.44. Now let's have a look at the model. This might be negative value, 1.37, so it's not. It's actually a value bet, that one, so we'll stick that on the double. 1.44 for this one, and now let's skip to the other game from China. That's not the game, that's the draw BTTS game, wasn't it? The Liverpool one. This is the one, 12:35 GMT. We'll start by looking at the probability model for this game, and we can see that over 2.5 goals is going to get us 1.53 points in the predictions league, which is the implied odds from the model. Essentially, that's how you win the points. So you can see that 65% is given as an outcome, and the odds for over 2.5 goals, I think this could be a value bet double, but I think it might be marginal. Over 2.5 goals, let me just go to the bottom so I can scroll. Yeah, it's marginal, isn't it? But it is a value bet on some bookmakers. Bet365 is 1.5. What was it? 1.52, 1.53 on the model. So it's marginal there, isn't it? Probably negative value with most bookmakers trying to get on early. You can take a look at the movement as well here. Over 2.5 goals. It's not moved at all on Bet365. What about 1xBet? 1.55 to 1.45, so a bit of a dip there. So that is our double from the trends page. Now what we're going to do is jump over to the latest tool, the Bet Slip Generator, and we're also going to let that generate a few doubles for us for over 2.5 goals. And again, we're going to be leaning on the probability model. So without further ado, let's get on to the next bit. Before we get on to the next bit, we had another game, didn't we, from the trends page. This Liverpool team from Uruguay playing on Monday night, 7 PM. And the interesting thing was the number of draws between these two teams, involving these teams this season. We can already see quite a few there. And for the away team, not too many in recent times, but certainly from March to April, 4 draws in a row stands out, doesn't it? And away from home, just 2 draws. So it's, you know, still small sample size in terms of the away form. Liverpool at home, they've drawn quite a lot of games. They've drawn the majority of the games, actually. 4 draws and 3 sort of non-draws, 2 defeats and 1 victory. Just 1 victory that stands out. But what also stands out is that BTTS record. Every single game. And if we look at the away team, it is all but 1 game. It is every game since the opening day for them away from home when they lost 2-0. So let's have a look at the odds for this one. What would a BTTS and draw be? You know, a 1-1, a 2-2 result. If we look at BTTS here, the odds are 1.89 with Betfair. And what is the model saying? 2.03, so negative value. But I tell you what, as a prediction on OddAlerts, 2.03 is a good points return for a team that has literally seen this in every single game played so far at home this season. And just looking at their overall form as well, it's every single game, isn't it? Every single game has seen BTTS landing. So certainly I think this is one to look out for. This is today. This game's being played today, Monday the 20th. So I will post this video as soon as I can now because it contains content for Monday. So sorry about that if you're just looking at it. But if you're from the future, how did this result do? I'll put a link to the game, the fixture, in the description. Check out the description for links to all of these tools and stuff. And okay, again, now without further ado, let's actually get into the Bet Slip Generator. So we have a double, an over 2.5 goals double that we've got together. We've got a BTTS game that we've just seen from Uruguay. And now we are going to use the Bet Slip Generator to create some doubles for over 1.5 goals. This is a tool that is in development, always listening for feedback. It only launched for pro users the other day. So if you like what you see, give it a whirl, get your hands dirty, and let me know what you think. There's some great feedback already in the Discord. Feel free to join the Discord as well if you're a pro user on OddAlerts. So we're going to set the target odds at 2.2. That is the target odds for each individual bet slip. And then the items per slip, so how many do we want? 2, because it's a double in this case, right? I'm not, I'm not giving you the V there. I'm just, maybe I should do it like that. That's just piece, isn't it? 2. So the odds per item. So each individual item, so each one of the double, what are the odds? 1.3 as a minimum and 1.8 as a maximum. And we can toggle off the home win, we can toggle off the away win, because we're actually just going to be looking at over 1.5 goals. And we then hit get bet slips, and we're going to say next 5 days, get bet slips, and there we go. We can then take a look, and the target odds are 2.2, but if it works and finds games quicker, and if it was to add another game and then goes above the threshold, it will show you the slip as it is. So that's why you see some odds that are a little bit below the target odds. And if you want to sort of trick the system, you could maybe put the target odds higher to get it to start a little bit higher, if that makes sense. So we've got doubles here, and feel free to screenshot or just pause or whatever and check out how these do. One of the things that I want to add into this soon is the ability to add it to your bet tracking on OddAlerts. Yeah, we've got some games here. It's picking up games from Saturday here, because we've got the next 5 days set. So we've got games from Tuesday, Saturday, a real mix. Tuesday from Korea, and then Spanish La Liga as well. This looks like a good one. 1.32 and 1.6, 1.8 odds. And if you scroll to the bottom, again, if you want to see these and check them out, just pause the video. So 1.89, it didn't actually get to there. And I think if we were to set this to 1.4 minimum and actually put the odds to 2.4 and then go again, 70% for 1.5 is very high. And there we go, we've got doubles now. And 1.42, that's good odds. I mean, you're not going to really get much higher than that, especially when you're also filtering on the probability. We'll see what the highest odds are. 1.5 there in the South African Premier League. So yeah, you can try and just edit the settings to see what kind of games you get. When you search for something like this, 70% and 1.4 minimum, you'll find that it might reuse some games, because the pool of games might only be 15 games or something across the next 5 days when you're putting the odds that high in terms of over 1.5 goals. If I was to toggle this on and this on, I think we would get a lot more range in terms of the games that are used, because we are now able to look for home wins and away wins within that odds range as well. So again, feel free to pause or whatever. Another thing that I want to add into this is the ability to share bet slips and stuff. So yeah, this button got added as well at the weekend, run again. So takes your settings and just runs it again and reloads. Maybe I can make the script take you back to the top of the page there, because it does completely re-pull and rerun the script. And yeah, if you want to check this out, again, the link is in the description, but oddalerts.com/app/ people just say slash now, don't they? Bet Slip Generator, but just go to oddalerts.com/app and you will see that. Thank you for watching. Leave your comments in and you will automatically be entered into a draw to win OddAlerts Pro. If you've enjoyed this, please hit like and subscribe. Looking for 15k before the Euros, quite unlikely. We're on 11,000 at the minute. Can we do it? I don't know. I hope so. Let's see, I guess. Thanks.